go. Mix it up a little bit, because I know she cares. Hey, I brought you a snack. Maybe your interrupted nap was worth it. Come get you a snack. I'll get out of the way. Hey y'all, how are you? I'm doing pretty good today. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Like, it's not as warm, as I would typically like it, but really, it is perfect. It's like, I don't know, 65 degrees, cloudy, it's just beautiful. Just beautiful. I have some, is that gonna focus? I don't know. Have some leftover, have some leftover, we had Weston's 21st birthday party this weekend, had a cookout for him, all of our family and friends came, and yeah, it's really crazy that we have a 21-year-old, so weird, he's like supposed to be an adult. So yeah, we have some stuff left from the cookout. We had burgers and hot dogs, and we're going to take those to Pepper in just a second. But first, quick little update on Izzy. So, Izzy is doing really good. Sorry, the patio is filthy. It was really muddy this weekend. Here. But little mama here, she got fixed yesterday. Yes, her did. And she's doing really good, as you can tell. Gemma. What? What is it, Izzy? Huh? She's doing good. It has been a little challenging in our house. Well, because for multiple reasons, really. So, funny story. I'd taken Izzy and the kittens to the vet last week for their checkup and to schedule her spay. Izzy's spay. Well, she decided to come in heat last week. And I've never experienced that before, and whew, I thought she was going to drive me insane. And her body movements and her noises, oh my gosh. Anyway, so got her fixed yesterday, and she's doing really well, as you can tell. But we have to keep her separate from the kittens. They're not supposed to nurse for at least 2 days, which is fine. They're 8 weeks old, like tomorrow, so they're perfectly fine. They're eating food all the time, so they're all doing really great. But the vet said, to keep them off of her for at least 2 days, so no infection is caused. And then we had also, I think I told y'all before, that we had taken Trashy to Weston's because the cats were not getting along. Well, Trashy had never been a noisy cat, never meowed much or anything, but at Weston's, she did all the time, and she would just stay hidden under his bed. So it was a whole thing. We had brought Trashy back. We've been trying to get them to get along using medication from the vet and the wall things, and it's just not working. Not working at all. Hang on a second. My arm is getting tired. And yeah, so the Trashy has been living in the back part of our house while Izzy and the kittens are living in the front part. And the vet said, well, maybe just take Izzy to the barn and let her live there, since she's been an outside cat before and Trashy has not. But the problem with that is we have a whole bunch of baby turkeys down there at the barn. And the vet said, don't put the cat down there because she will eat them all. So it's just been like a cluster. I know y'all wanted to hear about all that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I just kind of share what happens here on the video with you guys. And it's just been like a hot mess central here at this house lately since we have brought the cat home. But hopefully we're heading in the right direction. So, let's go feed Pepper. Well, I was heading to see Pepper, but everybody's hanging out here. Just chilling. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear the cat? Not sure what's happening. Oh, that's what happened. There's Trashy. So Trashy has been hanging out in the garage a little bit, and apparently her and Izzy saw each other. So back to the donkeys. Hey girls, I am out of snacks. I don't have any cucumbers. I'm out of apples. I'm out of actual donkey treats. I've been slacking. I'm so sorry. You know, y'all look like you need a few more treats, but I promise I'll step up my game and I will do better. My best has not been good enough for you all. But now I am going to go give, yes, I know, I'm sorry. I'm going to go give Pepper some snacks, because I haven't given Pepper snacks in a while, and I don't know that y'all would really be interested in lettuce or tomatoes. So, I'll see y'all in a little bit, girls. Hey, why are you being so scared? And grr. Is he sweet? You going back up there? Yep, she gone. You're not supposed to follow me. And I don't think you want any of that. Gemma, you don't either. Y'all, look what's in Pepper's bowl. I think he's eating some of her leftovers. Gemma, no. Oh, he gonna run off. Yep, there he goes. Pepper, come here. I got you some treats. You've been hiding out, taking a nap. That's what I should have been doing. I got too much to do though. Come on. Come on, I got you some treats. Come here. So, Pepper is notorious for dumping over bowls and feed troughs. But I'm going to feed her in it anyway. Little fruit salad. There we go. Mix it up a little bit, because I know she cares. Hey, I brought you a snack. Maybe your interrupted nap was worth it. Come get your snack. I'll get out of the way. Should probably dump it all out before it's all gone. Gosh, y'all are so noisy. Why? Why so noisy? What's going on down here? It's like mass chaos. Got peppered. So I got Pepper's snacks given to her. Came back to the house, and I'm just gonna kind of give a little rundown of show y'all what we've been doing for the last few days, and then I want to have a chat that a lot of people aren't talking about, and I think we should, as women. I think we should talk. So, but let me go back. So I'm going to show a few clips of Houston. He had kids CrossFit. And I haven't talked about it a whole lot on here, but there is a competition coming up that not only does our gym do, but lots of other gyms around the country, and or events. I don't guess it even has to be a gym, but it's called the Murph, and it's a pretty intense workout. You do a mile run, and then you do, I forget the numbers exactly. I have it on my phone, but I'm using my phone, so there's like Daniel could tell you more specifically, but he's not up here right now. So there's like a whole bunch of pull-ups, like hundreds of pull-ups, push-ups, air squats. I think 300 air squats, 200 push-ups, and 100 pull-ups maybe. I can't remember the exact numbers. And then another mile run after that. So, but they have like different levels you can do. And we're not doing the full, we're doing the half. And so that's coming up. And so we've been doing like Murph Mondays, which is workout on Monday. That's, you know, kind of designed for that competition. And they're doing it for the kids too. And so Houston got to do it. And I videoed a little bit of that. Good job, good job. Attaboy, good job, good job. Murph prep complete. Good job, boys, good job. Finish strong. Good job, good job. So the boys loved it, they had fun. He actually had some friends there with him today, and then, or not today, but in the video. Then, after that, we have had baseball games. I didn't record at every baseball game, but last night, the game was like 0-0 forever, and then we were tied 3-3, or actually, was it 3-3? I don't remember exactly. But I think it was when we tied it. I have the videos from that when we actually tied it. And the boys are super excited. Houston's been struggling a lot with hitting. And he did not get a hit, but he had a really good at bat. He didn't make really any poor choices. He had one strike, but it was good, and we're good with that. At least he's swinging the bat, so it's progress. So here are those clips.
Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Good.
It's all right. Good job. Oh my gosh. And I actually had tried to have Houston video some of us doing CrossFit the other day, and there just weren't very many clips, and so I just trashed that. So we'll try and do that another time. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is hormones. Like, us women should talk about this more often, like in the world and with each other. I just feel like, because it affects everything about us and our lives and all the people around us. I mean, let's be honest. So I'll give like a brief summary of kind of my journey. I would say, you know, for the most part, was normal as a teenager, and then when we were actually trying to get pregnant with Emily, we were not able to. and I had had a bunch of weird things go on. I'd gained about 30 pounds within like a couple months, which was super rare for me, and I was only like, I don't know, 22-ish, 23. I can't even remember. I might have been, maybe I was a little older than that. I was probably 24. Anyway, so I was sleeping all the time. My hair was falling out. There were just all these things. But it was kind of a stressful time. Daniel had just become a trooper. We had moved. I was doing student teaching. So I just kind of attributed it to stress. But then when we were trying to get pregnant with Emily, it was not working. And switched OBs, and he did a whole workup, and my thyroid had quit working. So I have had hypothyroidism since 2006 is when I was actually diagnosed. My issue started in about 2005. Got diagnosed in 2006, and I do not mess with that. I am on top of it. I take my medicine every day at the same time. I get my blood work done every year like I'm supposed to. And I can always tell, I haven't had to change it actually, or change the milligrams or anything since Houston was born. We only had to alter it a couple times when I was pregnant. And then it goes back to normal. But I haven't had to change it at all, which means it's been working and it's doing great. I also do take an all-natural thyroid. I had taken levothyroxine for years, and then I switched. And I guess for probably the past 6 or 7, 8 years, I think I've been doing Armor Thyroid, and it's wonderful. I love it. It is an all-natural, or mostly all-natural. I'm not exactly sure on all the details. I haven't researched it in many years, but it works. It does a fantastic job. But I am older. Last year I turned 40, and we started CrossFit about 2 weeks before I turned 40. And I expected to be sore and tired a little bit in the beginning, just because it's new. So your body's got to get used to all that. But I was just plain out exhausted. And I knew something wasn't right. I had these other little things going on, and was like, but I just kind of attributed it to being older, not a big deal. Well, I went back to the girl doctor and had a bunch of blood work done. I said, I want a full panel, cholesterol, everything. Everything came back good. Thyroid was good, but she said, have you been having these issues? And, a lot of it was, or one of the main symptoms was exhaustion, being tired. There was brain fog. Oh my gosh, there were so many. And I borrowed Emily's iPad so that I could just kind of share with y'all what some of the bigger symptoms are of low testosterone in women. Because when you think of testosterone, you think of guys lifting, working out, guys always have a lot of testosterone. And so you don't really think that women have it. Well, we do, and we need it. And I didn't realize how much I needed it until I didn't have it, and then I got it back, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to run down the list. So when you type in low testosterone symptoms in females on Google, this is what it says. So if there's any little children watching, you might just I don't know. So low sex drive, lack of energy and feeling tired, loss of strength and muscle tone, which obviously I was trying to build and have been. Infertility or trouble trying to conceive, which we are not in that realm of life anymore. Irregular menstrual cycles, dryness. I'll just leave it at that. I won't put the V word. I won't say that out loud in case there are little ears listening. Depression or anxiety, thinning hair. There's all kinds of things. And so when my doctor was like, do you have these things? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, it's because of this. And she shows me my paperwork, my blood work. And basically I had no testosterone. So I was glad to know that I wasn't losing my mind. Like, I'm just like, I'm just glad there was an explanation. And she was able to walk me through it. And I'm like, okay, how do we fix this? And there's a few different options. There's not as many options for the testosterone. What's the word I'm trying to look for? Treatment as there is for estrogen. I think there are a lot more options there. But I am on the medication to help that. And I have been since just a few months. Just a couple of months, and it's made a world of difference. And the only reason I'm sharing all this with you, I know it's lengthy, and if this isn't your realm and you don't want to hear it, I completely get it. But I wanted to just bring awareness because, oh my gosh, my sister's calling. Oh, Emily. Sorry, got distracted. Refocus. I do feel so much more alive and I'm not exhausted and I'm sleeping. That was the other thing that I didn't mention and that it actually wasn't on. Okay, restart, brief interruption. But I do feel so much more like alive and not exhausted, not tired. And I do want to mention that it wasn't in this list, but I will tell you, and the doctor had told me this as well. Night sweats had been a problem for me. Like ridiculous, and not sleeping well obviously at night when you're sweating to death for really no apparent reason. You don't sleep real well. So I will say made a humongous difference, and I'm so glad that I listened. I'm sorry, I'm fixing to sneeze. I'm so glad that I listened to my body, because I do believe that no matter what age, no matter where we are at in life, that our bodies talk to us. And it's up to us to listen. So if things aren't right, maybe we should kind of check it out. And I don't go to the doctor very much. Like, usually something's got to be pretty wrong before I go to the doctor. I'm not a run every time some little ailment happens. So I kind of wait it out, and I try to figure things out, rule things in, on my own. And I'm not a big researcher. I don't get on Google every time I have an ailment or whatever. Or if my kids do, I'm just not that way. I just don't do that. So, anyway, I just wanted to bring awareness because it affects so much of our lives. And then, obviously we're moms and, friends and sisters and even men. I don't want to discard the men here. Men can have these issues too. I'm just hitting on the women's side of things. I'm not going to try to talk about all that stuff from a male's perspective when I am not one. So, anyway, I know this is kind of different topic, but talk with your friends, see what, how they're feeling, see if y'all are having the same symptoms, and then make an appointment. Go to the doctor because they're out there to help you. If you think there's an issue or something that could be better for you, then why not? Really, why not? So, I actually don't have a song picked out. Oh my gosh, I don't have a song. We have been listening to Morgan Wallen nonstop, his new album. So, any song on there. I love all of his songs on there. They're so good. So y'all go listen to those. Several titles are in my head right now, but there's just too many. So y'all go listen to Morgan's new album. And I'm just going to keep promoting him because I love him and I think he does a great job. And his music is wonderful. So guys, as always, do your best.